Doing our first ever live. I don't know if you guys can see me, hear me. One like is there, but who's there? I think nobody's there yet. Is anybody there? Can I see it on the chat? Live chat. Live chat. Am I missing this? Am I getting it? I think nobody's there yet. Okay, we'll just wait for a couple of seconds. I'll get an extra phone so I can join and check the messages. 1 minute. Okay, we have people. I can see people, but I cannot see who these people are. So what I will do is I will join from another phone as well so I can read the comments. Chat. Hello. Good evening, Anshika. I'm reading the comments on my phone, so I just want to check, am I audible? Can somebody just give me a thumbs up, thumbs down? Anshika, I think I can see your message right now. So can you tell me, am I audible, please? Hello, hello. Palak, yes, audible. Hi, KD. Hi, Palak. Okay, I was joining from a different phone. Sorry, guys. First time I was going live, so I had no idea how to solve this or figure it out. But I think dhire dhire we are figuring it out. Yes, audible. Thank you, Anshika. Thank you, KD. Thank you, Palak, for letting me know that I'm audible. Hello, KD. Hello, Anshika. Your voice and video is absolutely fine. Thank you so much, Anshika. Thank you for giving this confirmation. Like I said, I have no idea how to figure this out. I think some of you know I was supposed to come live on Wednesday, but technologically very dyslexic, so sab galat ho gaya. But anyway, some of us are here, so a quick hello to all of you. Thank you so much for joining in my first ever live. It means a lot in spite of me struggling. And before we get on to the actual Q&As of, I know a lot of you are CFA level 1, level 2 November 2023 candidates, so we'll get into that. But before that, thank you all of you. Most important part of this chat is to thank all of you for making me touch 1000 subscribers on this channel. I cannot tell you what it means. How? Okay, I will answer all these questions in the next 2 minutes. I just want to first, like I said, thank you to all of you for letting me touch 1000 subscribers. It means so much that I don't think words will justify. So, abhi ke liye thank you le lo. So, thank you, dil se thank you to all of you. And now, like I promised, we'll take a one-on-one questions. CFA level 1, level 2 November 2023 candidates, and any other questions, as many as we can take in the next half an hour. Let's start. So Nasal has asked, how computationally intensive is the CFA level 2 exam compared to level 1? It is definitely more numerically heavy than level 1. That's why it takes a little bit more time also. So even when you start studying it, you'll realize there are a lot of computations. In fact, it is the most computationally heavy level as per all CFAs. You will definitely reach. Thank you so much, Anshika. I just thank you. You have my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you, Yash. Thank you so much. This is what I want to do. I want to help as many people to not struggle in ways that I was, and I'm glad that you guys are feeling it. Thank you. KD Singh, ma'am, does CFA along with ACCA a good combination? Is it worth doing both? See, everything is worth doing. There's no such thing that this is a good combination or this is a bad combination. Any additional degree, any additional knowledge is good, as long as you are able to manage and as long as it aligns to what you want to do. Don't just do it for the heck of, I'll have degrees multiplied. That doesn't make sense to me personally. I feel that know what you want to do and do it accordingly. Ma'am, how many times is it recommended to complete learning ecosystem? Raghav, at least once. It is great if you can. Once is a very good time. If you are able to do once very easily, then maybe 2 times, but 1 is the recommended. What is the difficulty or level of the exam questions for level 2 versus the online learning ecosystem questions? This is a very good question, Nasar. It honestly varies. I think from the candidate resource questions, I found it similar during my time. The level of difficulty, not the type of questions, but quite similar to the candidate resource questions is what I would say. But like I said, do not keep this as your benchmark because every paper is different. I've seen papers that are absolutely similar in difficulty level, papers that are completely opposite. So you can't keep that as a benchmark, but it is similar. Last week strategy for CFA level 1, Palak. Yes, Palak. I think the exam is November 10th or November 12th for CFA level 1 this time. It's on my birthday. All the best to all of you. Anyway, in the last 1 week, definitely do mocks. Try to get 2 to 3 mocks if you have the bandwidth. If you have not revised well in the past few weeks or something, then aim to finish your revision in the next 4 to 5 days and keep the last 2 days or last 3 days if possible for mock. This is for a very adverse situation जिन्होंने मतलब properly पढ़ाई नहीं की अब तक, that is for that. If you have studied well enough, then the last 1 week just for mocks and for checking out your formulas, seeing your weak area. So for example, in FRA, if there is things that you're not able to remember, just go through that again and again and being very, very calm. Can you please suggest some best offline coaching centers in South India? Will I be able to pass it? Nitin, I am honestly not very aware of offline coaching centers in South India. I will check and let you know for sure. I am aware of online teachers who can help you in South India. So in that, of course, Sanjay Saraf sir is there, Ashwin Bajaj sir is there, Lokik Shah sir is there, Manish sir is there. Offline, I will need to check and get back to you, which I will. I promise I will. Just message me on Instagram once and I will check and get back to you on this for sure. Kanak Mittal, 11th. Oh, the exam is on 11th. It's exactly 1 day after my birthday. So all the best to you guys and happy birthday to me. Palak, what to carry in the exam center? Yes, you need to carry your passport for sure. Do not leave that. And pretty much that's it. Passport and calculator. Sorry, I forgot that. Passport and calculator. Nothing else is important. A few days before your exam, within this week itself, you will get a mail. You already have that mail, but usually हम ना याद नहीं करते. So on a few days before, they will again mail you your appointment confirmation. Keep that at least in your phone, a screenshot of that on your phone. If possible, get a printout that will basically tell you your room number in the exam hall. So it's just convenient to have a printout. Also, please do not carry your phones because you will need to fill an online form for COVID declarations that was there till at least Feb 2023. So just make sure you have your phone with you. Other than that, nothing else. They literally give you pen, papers, water. Carry some water for yourself. Carry some chocolates for yourself. I'll tell that chocolate trick in the end. But important documentation wise, just the passport and the calculator and the appointment letter on your phone or a printout to know your room number. Is mugging up a solution for CFA level 2? Tanish Khandelwal, absolutely not. You will not be able to mug up in level 2 because it's so numerically heavy. So level 2 is in fact one level where you just cannot mug up. It's more of sums. How can you mug up a sum? And in any CFA level, if you mug up, you've lost the game. You're not going to pass the exam. Believe me, it's not going to happen at all. So it's not a solution. So Ramya Agarwal, my exam is on 19th for CFA level 2. I got most of the time wrong for difficult and exploring. Very, very good question, Sir Ramya. I know a lot of level 1 candidates will also have this question, so I'm just addressing it completely. In my personal opinion, it is completely fine even if you guys get a 0 while you are practicing. Only and only if while you are checking out what went wrong, you are able to understand that, okay, this is what they meant. That is the purpose of a mock or practice or candidate resource question. So do not worry. They are not telling you that, abhi exam dena. That's the marks of that has nothing to do with what you're going to get in your exam. If you're able to see what went wrong when you read the solution, you're able to, oh shit, I missed this. Then you're in a good space. If you're really not able to understand that, then you still have 1 week, check your weak areas. A lot can be done in 1 week. But do not keep your benchmark or do not keep your mock scores or candidate resource practice questions as the benchmark. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होता है. I got so low in my candidate resource questions so many times. I've got 0 also once in a while. If I'm practicing say 1 day, 10 questions, I've got all 10 questions wrong. It's fine, but you need to learn from those mistakes. That is important. And that is for level 1 and level 2. Thank you, Ramya, for asking these questions. Are portal questions enough to prepare us for the actual exams? Garima, it is the priority, the portal questions. So you mean the candidate resource questions? It is the number 1 priority. Along with that, the end of chapter curriculum questions and CFA Institute mock questions are also a good amount. I wouldn't say that you should leave any. At least do the end of chapter curriculum questions, candidate resource questions and mocks. Apart from that, if you don't do Shweta questions and all, that's okay. Palak Gupta, is there any facility at the center to keep the phone? Not really. You'll have to keep it in your own bag. So your bags will be kept in a certain room, but it is pretty much safe. They give you a coupon and all, so it's safe. Nasar Patel, how likely am I to pass if I know how to do most of the online learning? Oh, sorry, I missed this question, Nasar. See, definitely, if you're able to solve the learning ecosystem pretty well, then you know a lot of things. So, in that case, your passing chance is high as long as you were able to solve it logically and you do not just mug up the answer from a past time. But there is no guarantee that any teacher, any person, any consultant, any coach can give you that आप ये करोगे तो 100% pass हो जाओगे. I have seen people who have scored. Sorry guys for this. मेरे building में 24/7 construction चलता है. But anyway, I've seen people who have scored exceptionally well in their mocks, do every single practice question, do well, and yet fail the exam not once, twice. So don't keep those things as your benchmark. If you are able to solve the candidate resource questions or portal questions very well, that already is an indicator that you know the syllabus well, which is good enough. Continue practicing, but do not keep that as, oh, I knew everything well, so I will pass the exam. Don't let that get into your head, is what I'd say. What to show at the time of entry? Kanak Mittal, they'll just see your appointment letter either on your phone or your, if you print it out, that's it. And your passport, sorry, passport, very important, they will check that. Shantanu, I have my exam on 11, CFA level 1, I've scored on 16. Shantanu, do not worry, please do not worry. Like I said, it is an absolutely okay score as long as you have understood what went wrong. See the questions that went wrong, read the solution. Do you feel that, oh shit, I just missed this one thing? That is important, and learn it and be calm. It's okay, nobody scores very amazing in their mocks. I just told you, right? I had friends who scored like 90% in their mocks and they failed the exam not once but twice. So do not let that bother you. It's completely fine. Just learn from the mistakes. That is very important, because on the exam day, if those questions come that you did not know, make sure then you know it. Practice में 0 भी आ जाए, it's okay. On the day you can't get lesser, which you won't if you learn from your mistakes. And I'm sure you'll do well, Shantanu, do not worry. Yash Khushwala, Ashwin Bajaj sir, Sanjay sir, after online coaching is best for the CF, for the student of BCom first year. Okay. Yash, honestly, both are good. I haven't studied with any of them individually, but I have seen videos, their online lectures. Both are fairly good. Sanjay Saraf's teaching I've heard a lot of. He teaches from the CFA curriculum directly. He doesn't use Shredder notes, so that is a little lengthier process, but a lot of people prefer that. In fact, just today I found out that I think Sanjay Saraf's online courses where he doesn't come live, they are all recorded lectures, so you need to see your comfort zone. My recommendation to anybody who's confused between the two is take a demo lecture between a Sanjay Saraf and an Ashwin Bajaj. See whose style of teaching are you vibing to the most, because end of the day, you have to study. This is not a tuition. This is not a, how normal coaching classes are. Ye waisa nahi hai. It's just like, take it like school, the teacher will be there to teach you what the syllabus is, but end of the day, aapko padhna hai. So if you understand the teaching style, please go with that. Don't listen to anybody's review. You need to be comfortable with their style of teaching. That is most important. So take a demo for Ashwin Bajaj sir and Sanjay Saraf sir. Both are brilliant teachers, very good reviews in the market. And eventually, whose style you resonate with the most, take that teacher only. KD Singh, how much membership fees we have to pay every year for the CFA charter in India? KD, this amount changes. Last I heard it was 30,000. I'm not very sure if I'm 100% correct. I'll answer that sometime, but it is somewhere 35,000 rupees. Can I also do MBA in finance along with CFA, Dev Gupta? Yes, you can. There is no such thing that you cannot, as long as you can manage both together. Otherwise, do it one after the other. There is no specifications that you can or you cannot. I'm going to be making a video between MBA and CFA very, very soon. I'm talking to an expert, the CFO at ICICI Bank Hong Kong. So I want to get very expertly validated details. So Dev, I think you need to keep an eye for that video. Palak Gupta, should I need to work from level 1 if I need to charter? Palak, it doesn't matter from when you work. Eventually, you need to complete 3 years. So whenever you start that, you need to do that. So even if you do it from level 2, as long as you complete 3 years, whenever you complete 3 years, even if you pass your level 3 today, but you complete your 3 years of work experience, after 3 years, you can apply for the charter after 3 years. There's no specification for that. Shantanu, last week, should I practice more and more questions or revisit my handwritten notes? Best way of revising? A combination of both. Cumulative revision is my favorite thing, Shantanu. So basically what I do to revise in the last week is I check out my handwritten notes. I quickly browse through them, because by the last week you're pretty much sorted. So just dekh ke bhi yaad aata hai. So quickly see it and then start practicing questions from candidate resources. In the last week, at least 10 questions from every subject every day or every alternate day. Say 5 subjects one day, 5 subjects the other day is a good strategy. Ethics every day though, that is non-negotiable. Khushbu, hey Tanishka, can you please tell about the reasonable length of the Vignette question in CFA level 2. First of all, hi Khushbu. I was waiting for you to join, and it is definitely lesser as compared to the end of chapter curriculum questions that we see. You can say 4 to 5 paragraphs is a good average as per what we have observed. You can only hope and pray that your luck continues with that and they don't just give you something. But between 3 to 5 paragraphs, or it's not too long. So you can say like this much if I put it in fingers. The Vignette question, Khushbu, Palak. Does business is counted in work experience for charter? Not really, Palak. If it is not related to the investment industry, then it won't be counted. If the business is related to the investment industry, then it might be counted. But the best way to confirm, because you'll be putting in 3 years, is to mail the CF Institute that this is what I'm doing. Will it be counted for the charter? Just so that you do not waste your time. Ujjwal Kaushik, okay, no, the question. Okay, Ujjwal Kaushik, how to do final revision most efficiently before starting mocks? Okay, how to do final revision, I just answered that. Go through your own handwritten notes, the one that you've explained to yourself, best way, just formulas that, and while the moment you finish that subject, so suppose you are revising, let's say, FRA, you go through all your handwritten notes in one day. After that, immediately, do not even wait for the next day, immediately when you finish reading all through your notes and, getting your memory back, solve the candidate resource questions, at least 20 of them, okay, from for FRA. It will immediately go into your head, and then the next day, start your day by doing 10 questions of ethics, 10 questions of FRA, and whatever next subject you are revising, start revising. The moment you finish that, add that. So that's a good method. Sahil, I have deferred to May 2024, now I'm working full time. Please share a pathway. Sahil, I think if you've deferred the exam, I'm very sure you did it very consciously, and I'm actually very proud of you that you took a stand for yourself. Not many people have the guts to do that, so kudos to you for that. As a pathway, I think manage your time. If it's a new job or an old job, it depends on that. If it's a new job, you'll need a month to get used to the routine. If it's already an old job, then you are well accustomed to your routine, so plan it accordingly. I would say that do not set very high targets in your head, because that will just lead to disappointment. So for example, if you know that Monday to Friday you come home very late and you get very tired, then maybe just keep 1.5 hours of studying, or maybe know the days that, okay, Tuesday, Thursday. For example, for me, I know Tuesday, Thursday I'm relatively free, so I keep a lot of things for those Tuesday, Thursdays rather than Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So keep it according to your routine and set very achievable targets. No need to set that target that, oh, I need to study 300 hours. Don't get into the time of things. Set very small goals that you can achieve. In the weekend, keep larger targets. Not in basis of hours, in basis of how much you want to finish. That would help better. Ujjwal Kaushik, I think I answered. Nimish Parab, while solving questions from candidate resource, I'm able to score burden mocks. Nimisha, it is absolutely fine. This is a very, very regular practice. Everybody goes through it. Even the August 2023 candidates, so many of them had messaged me with this. It's absolutely fine. Just learn. Make sure you spend 1 hour, 1.5 hours to see the wrong questions also. The remaining 50% that you did not score in the mock, spend 1.5 hours to see why that went wrong. Just in case that comes in the exam or a similar pattern comes in the exam, you're ready. Don't worry, it's absolutely fine. I've seen people get 90 in their mocks and still fail. So, koi fark nahi padta. But you need to learn from your mistakes. That is, guys, I'm repeating, very, very, very important. KD, is there any salary difference between CFA level 3 cleared or CFA charter holder? Not really. As per what I've heard, KD, it really doesn't matter. I've seen people who take the charter holder just for 1 year to enjoy the status, and then after that they don't pay, because whether you're CFA level 3 cleared or CFA charter, it's fine. When you give your resume and you say I had 3 years of work experience, it still counts for the same thing. It doesn't matter so much. Not so much. It's more about the reputation, honestly. Sorry. Kunal Oswal, I'm not able to recall some things for CFL level 1. What should I do? Kunal, we all feel that. I promise you, you'll remember everything on the exam day when you see the questions. Just keep your mind very, very, very calm. I know it's easier said than done, especially for a person like me, very easier said than done, but keep your mind extremely calm, you will remember. Just spend this last week going through your own handwritten notes and formulas. You'll remember it. Everybody goes through that. You will for sure remember. Don't worry. Rahul, I'm using Mark Meldrum's lectures and he says it's useless to make notes when they're already provided by your teacher. He instead asks us to read and solve questions. What are your thoughts? Rahul, I have mixed thoughts on this. Some people follow that method and that's completely fine. I personally prefer writing notes still because I feel that when you write things, it goes into your mind faster. And also when I'm writing notes, I don't copy what the teacher is saying. Instead, I explain it to myself. So if any of you have seen my ethics video, it's all, you know, layman examples like boyfriend girlfriend examples ho gaye, relationship examples ho gaye, boss wale examples ho gaye, something that makes it fun and something that I can remember it with. So I use notes for that. Two reasons: one, when you write things down yourself, when you're taking that extra effort, the retention is higher, and B, you can write notes in a way that explains it to you. Sometimes, you know, the other person is giving you notes, but that language is not easily accepted by you overall. You know, you may want to simplify it for yourself. So use notes in that aspect. Sahil, thank you. Thank you so much, Sahil. It means a lot. Thank you. Vidhi Panchal. Hi, Tanishka. Registered for apprentice follow. Just completed quants ethics. I am full-time student right now. Vidhi, I think you're going very well if you've completed some very big subjects. You've done quants, right? Quants is November 2023 candidates will agree quants they have all struggled with. So I think you're going pretty well. Continue doing it. I will I've made a very detailed video on my strategy, so keep following that. One subject, complete it. Whenever you complete studying one subject, just make sure you also complete solving the end of chapter curriculum questions, not the Schwezer questions, end of chapter curriculum questions. Just complete it, then it will be very beneficial in the longer run for you. You were going to tell about chocolate. Yes, Palak, I will for sure. Let's take the questions and I will. Sakshi, I'm not marking well in my mocks. What can I do to improve? Sakshi, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Do not stress about what you're getting in the mocks. Whatever you are not getting correct, focus on that. Spend 1 hour, 2 hours, depending on how many wrong answers are there, and see why it went wrong and see is it clicking in your mind. If it's not clicking, immediately go to that topic to revise. That's it. That's how you'll improve. No other method. Okay, actually, let's talk about the chocolate thing. Thoda bahut serious ho raha hai. So, Palak, let's get to the chocolate thing, guys. On the exam day, I'm going to be making a special video on this next week also, your on exam day tip, and wishing you all the best. So, please dekhna sab log. But on the exam day, it is extremely beneficial before each session, AM session, PM session, to have a small piece of chocolate. This is a very unconventional tip, but it works like magic. Kisi ko diabetes hai, to please adjust accordingly, but otherwise a piece of chocolate before each session, AM and PM both. Two reasons. Chocolate, in the last few days, without you realizing, your mind is extremely fatigued, right? Even if you have not done anything physically, mentally you all are so drained, so stressed. And on the exam day, like I think somebody raised the question, you know, I'm not able to retain things. So if your mind is so fatigued, to bilkul yaad nahi aayega. So to remember things, you need to alert your mind, which is something that chocolate or sugar does instantly. Another thing, chocolate calms you down a little. You need to be calm, your mind needs to be alert. Chocolate. You need a sugar rush. Of course, that sugar rush will only last 2.5 hours. Therefore, one piece before each session. I have done it through all sessions and it has worked like magic. So please enjoy that day. Anybody who's dieting, not dieting, us din mat karna. Eat what you want, and chocolate to zarur khana. Aur kuch nahi kha sakte to just put some sugar in your mouth. But please do it. It works like magic. Palak, I hope you got it. Shantanu. Although I've completed majority of topics, but some topics are not getting like a question, hypothesis. Shantanu, don't leave anything is my suggestion. If you have studied it once, at least in detail, so you are in a good enough place, don't stress over it also so much in the last 1 week. Like, don't focus only on that. Maybe just go through the formulas once ki, agar usme se 2 question aa gaye, maybe 1 you can manage somehow. Just do that, but don't stress so much over it also, but do not leave it. Just go through as many important pointers of it, at least 1 or 2 questions you'll be able to manage. Hi Aditya. Hey Vidhi. Okay, she's applied to somebody else. Nimisha. What's the weightage percentage of numericals in CFA level 1 in final exam? I didn't understand your question, Nimisha. I didn't understand your question, Nimisha. Are you asking the passing percentage? Can you just maybe explain the question? Okay. आपस में भी कॉन्वर्सेशंस चल रहे हैं. ब्रिलियंट. साकेत, Mama, you're doing a great job. Thank you. How many marks? Thank you so much, Saket. It means a lot. In the last 10 days, I recommend doing at least 3 to 4 mocks, depending on 2 is minimum actually. 2 to kar lo. If you have the time, then do 3 or 4 also. And in the last 10 days, please only do mocks from the CFA Institute. Do not do any other mocks. No Sanjay Saraf sir mocks, no Manish sir mocks, no Shweza mocks, only CFA Institute mocks in the last 10 days. Simple logic, they are the ones setting your paper. Nobody better than them can give you practice questions. Level 2, how to reduce stress, Kaustav. Very, very difficult question, Kaustav. Stress will honestly not go. The honest answer is that. Level 2, one day I will make a video on my exam day story. So I think if you guys hear that, automatically your stress will go down. Very roughly, if I tell you, I literally went there in the exam center vomiting with a bleeding hand. It was a very bad scenario. So you have to force yourself to be stress free. Remind yourself constantly that, you know, जितना मैंने किया है, I know I have done my best. It's all about your conscious speaking to you. You know, if you are consciously aware that you have done your best, this was your best, then you know that इससे ज़्यादा तो you can't do anything, right? It's like इतना तो मैंने कर लिया, इससे ज़्यादा I can't do, and now God will also help you. So don't worry. I'm very sure you guys are gonna make it. If you've done your best, there is nothing that can stop you. I'm also a full-time student, and my semester exams are in December. I completed all subjects except eco. Still, can I still pass the exam? You can. There is no guarantee about passing or not passing. You still have 10 days, roughly 6 to 7 days, 10 days. Aditya, I would suggest that at least go through some virtual lectures of eco. So that at least, you know, there are 4 to 5 questions, I think, that will come from eco. Answer 1, 2 of it. So leaving anything is not a good suggestion in my head, but it has a lesser weightage if I go practically. But jitna ho sake, do not leave it. Just listen to some, take one day, maybe take tomorrow, and just hear the visual lectures or something, but don't leave it, is what I would suggest. Now don't get into the depth of it because you don't have time, but do not leave it either. Your ring light super, please tell me info. Thank you, voice from Nikhil. I have no idea all of these technological items. I will ask my parents and my sister. They have got it for me, and maybe one day I'll make a video on that. I genuinely have no idea. I'm very dyslexic with technological items. Khushbu, thanks Tanishka. Are 2 free mocks of CF Institute enough, as I don't have enough time? Khushbu, it's fine. I also did 2 mocks, so same pinch. Just do it well, focus on what went wrong, and I think it's not so bad. Saksham Shashank, how many rough sheets will be given on the exam? As many as you want. Even if you want 100 sheets, they'll give you. There's only one rule, that whenever you want the second rough sheet, you have to give back the first rough sheet. That's a rule. So suppose they give you the first rough sheet, you started working on it, and you feel khatam hoga, and if you want another one, then you have to give the first one back. That's the only rule. Sakshi, most welcome, Sakshi. Aditya, I'm a full-time student in my exam school. I answered that. Palak, thank you. Most welcome, Palak. All the very best. Jai Swaminarayan. Okay, Jai Swaminarayan ji. Palak CFA gives only 2 mocks, so can we use Shweza mocks? If you have the time, Palak, absolutely. If you do not have the time, then CFA Institute should be your absolute priority, nothing less than that. Like, when I say do only CFA Institute, I mean to say कि अगर time नहीं है, so don't give priority to Shweza or any other teacher's mocks. First priority is CFA Institute. Ideally, I would suggest solve the questions that went wrong. It would be more beneficial in my opinion. And then if you still have time, please go ahead and do a Shweza mock. Pro tip, guys, if you're doing your mocks this week, time at least 1 mock according to the exam time. 5 minute kami lena. It will just be more helpful on the exam day. Akansh Khanna, how is Wall Street School for CFA level 2? I haven't seen his videos, but I've been hearing a lot of comments about him. I've been hearing a lot of, you know, reviews personally about him. So maybe I'll check him out and make a video especially on that. But personally, I haven't seen anything of his, so I cannot comment. Akansh, Aditya, done. Aman, Kent, I'm really scared for giving my level 2 marks. What if I shat on them? Aman, believe me, I did horrible in one of my CFA level 2 mocks. I did horrible in one of my CFA level 1 mocks also. Do not worry, everybody does pathetic. Chalo, not everybody, I'll be honest. 75% people do pathetic in their mocks. Don't worry. Like, I have my mantra, I've been saying it, I'm gonna repeat it. It's okay even if you get a 0 in your practice questions. I keep telling myself that. Jitne 0 aane practice mein aa jao, on the day nahi aane chahiye. So learn from your mistakes. I'm sure you'll do amazingly well. I love the attitude. Maithili Network, hi ma'am, please tell me more short videos. Short videos for what, Maithili? Can you just explain? I did not understand. Or can I make more short videos? Maybe I'll try. Ma'am 20 didn't mention that. Aditya, I lost your question in this. Can you just repeat the question? You're 2024 student, but what was the question? I completely lost that. Hi Gaurav, I was wondering where you are. It's completely fine you joined late, but I'm glad you made it. Gaurav, guys, is one of my oldest subscribers. He joined me when I was at 50 subscribers. So thank you, Gaurav. He's seen this journey literally. I'm sure a lot of you have also, but I just really had to mention this. My question is, how many days should we give to eco to complete it? It depends. It's person to person. I'm a very slow learner. I took 5 to 6 days to complete every subject. So just be honest with yourself. Don't rush it. If you see somebody else completing it in 2 days, don't force yourself into that 2 days bracket. Like I said, I know I'm a very slow learner. In fact, I will be documenting my entire level 3 studying journey. So you'll see when I say I'm a slow learner, I'm a very slow learner. So just be honest with yourself. If you feel, you are a slow learner, you need time, take 5 days. It's perfectly fine. Just plan it accordingly, Gaurav. Manish, taking Shweta lectures are good for level 1. I have not taken them, but his notes are very good and a lot of people suggest. Somehow, I feel like it is better to go to a coach. But his notes are good, he might be good, but I've never sat for his lecture, so I can't give a 100% recommendation. Is U World mocks are good. Sakshi, at this point of time, like I said, nothing is better than the CFA Institute mocks. That should be your priority. Everything else is not bad, but that should be secondary. Nothing should be your focus more than the CFA Institute mocks. Everything else, they're not bad, they're good only. Everything is good, there's no good or bad, but focus should be on that. Saksham, should I carry appointment confirmation copy with me on exam day other than calculator? Yes, you should, Saksham. If you cannot print it out, at least have it on your phone, but it is better to take a printout. It will tell you your room number, so it's very beneficial. Khushbu, when is your CFA level 3 attempt? I am planning to give it in August. I took a very conscious break this year, Khushbu. I was not keeping well. Actually, last year also, as you guys knew, I got spinal arthritis, and it's just been a very hard year personally also. Not for this video and not to get sympathy, but yeah, so I've consciously decided to give it in August because I just wanted to take some time off. But hopefully August, so by December and Jan, I'll start studying and I'll keep you guys updated, don't worry. Didi, can you take my name? Top secret, yes, I can take your name. Your name is top secret. Can you tell me your name, top secret? Because I've seen your comments also, but aapka naam kya hai? Top secret, what's your name? Palak Gada, can we pass level 1 and 2 by self-study without classes? Palak, absolutely. I have seen people do it. Like I said, this boils down to being honest with yourself. I know I am not a good self-learner. I need somebody to explain me things. So I prefer classes. But if you know that you are somebody who's good at reading, who's good at grasping things, then absolutely. There is no that you have to take classes. There's no compulsion. Manas, yes. Hi Manas, finally I know your name. So now next time you comment, I will reply. Manas, ma'am, I'm planning to defer my exam. Should I take Feb exam or May exam? I've prepared fixed income cons. Could you, because the pattern is changing and I'm preparing for CFA? Manas, in that case, I would suggest that you take May. It's a very good decision that you were able to decide on it. I feel like deferring exams is such an amazing, like it's such a courageous decision. So I get very proud when I see people are able to take a stand for themselves. So kudos on that. And seeing your amount of things on your plate, I would definitely suggest that you go for May because patterns are changing. Also November, December, we all know kitna festive vibe hota hai India. I mean, there's just something or the other. Go for May. It's a safer bet. Thank you so much, Manas. Thank you, Kunal. Means a lot. And are we done? I think we are done. Guys, wait, एक special announcement करना है इसमें. I want all of you to say a yes or a no now. I've answered all your questions, I think. So now all of you will say a yes or a no to this very, very honestly. Yes, Nimisha, I am from Mumbai. But one question now from my end to all of you. From the following week, I already told you guys 10th November is my birthday. One day before the CFA level 1 exam. Wow, all the best to you. But from the following week, I want to upload not 3 but 4 long videos on the channel, one of which will be a personal video, just maybe a vlog, because I want to connect with you all slightly on a personal level more. Some of you, I already know your names so well, I know what you guys do, and I feel it's just but fair that you also get a slight insight in my life. So once a week, a personal video, a personal vlog, maybe a live, anything. Are you guys in for it? Can I get a yes or a no in this chat itself? Please let me know. Thank you, Kanak. Most welcome. Hi, Garima. Glad you liked it. Most welcome. Yes, thank you, Manav. Gaurav, why? Maybe yes. Nimisha, yes. Kunal, yes. Khushbu, yes. Sure. Hemant Kumar, yes. Okay, so all of you who have said yes, आप पक्का वीडियो देख के comment करोगे, otherwise I'll feel very bad. Please, this week will be the first personal video which will be on my birthday. I want to share a very personal thing with all of you, so please, please, please देखना. Nikhil, hi Tanishka, I've been following you and going through your content. Thank you so much, Nikhil, first of all, for liking my content. Means a lot, and all the very, very best for your level 2 exam. I'm making a special video for level 2 and level 1 November 2023 candidates in the following week. It will be Monday and Wednesday. So, guys, please check that out. Yes, 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 yes. All of you who have said yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Aman. Thank you, Saksham. Happy birthday in advance. Thank you. Manas, thank you. All of you will watch my video. आपने promise किया ना. Nobody will back out from this. Manish, what a coincidence. Oh my god, that means so much to me. I miss my Nani a lot, so I think that really means a lot to me, Manish. My birthday is also on 21st November. Oh, amazing, Gaurav. You are so one of the few first subscribers also, and everything of yours matches. I'm very happy. Thanks for answering, but I don't know what was it. Gaurav, this was a special announcement that I want to also now connect with you guys on a personal level. Something personal will come every week. It will not be related to this. And apart from the CFA content, I'm also going to be making a lot of interview related content, right from dressing up to interviews, how to answer tricky questions, etc, etc. 21st December. Okay, Manas. Amazing. मेरे डैड का बर्थडे 20th December को. How about start taking classes? Aman, I don't think I can do that. I was honestly offered one from a teacher I will not name, but I don't think I can do that. I don't think I'm good at it, I feel. Garima, if you can also talk about your pre and post college journey, maybe. Absolutely, Garima, I will. I promise you I will. And thank you so much for the birthday wishes in advance. Yes, Aditya, if you finished a lot, thank you for repeating your question. If you have finished most of the content and you're able to study through November, December, because they are tough months in India in terms of festivals, then you should be able to. But still, take a decision in January if you want to postpone it. Do not take a decision right now. Thoda January end mein see where you stand and take the decision of deferring accordingly. Nimisha, all the very best. I am so glad you like my video. A special video is coming for you guys, level 1 and level 2 November 2023 candidates, Monday and Wednesday. I think level 1 will come first and level 2 will come on Wednesday. Please do watch it. It's very, very important. Thank you so much, Kunal. Thank you. Thank you all of you for joining my first live. I was so nervous. I thought koi nahi aayega, but you all really made my day. You all made my birthday week. There is a girl, I don't know if she's joined, her name is I think Ghazal. She met me for the first time and she came up to me, so I think that is just a personal moment I wanted to share. Ghazal, if you're watching this, thank you so much for coming up that day and saying hi. It means so much. And with that, we are ending this live. बहुत ही लंबा हो गया. Thank you everybody for joining and all the very best for the exam. Like I said, CFA level 1, level 2, important videos coming out next week. One very personal video coming out next week and personal video coming out every week. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, yes, Nimisha, you have to do this. Will India win the World Cup? Gaurav, I hope. I'm not a cricket fan match at all, but I love seeing the memes and this time I'm rooting for India to win. If you guys follow my other channel, Truly Tani, you'll see a very different side of me. I'm a very dramatic person, so in case you guys want to see that, you can also see. Hi Rakesh, last question, what should one do in the last week? Delhiite Parker, yes, in the last 1 week I've already answered that question. Got 75% in mocks. It's very good. Do not worry, just study the remaining 25%, see where you went wrong. In the last 1 week, just go through your own notes and practice candidate resources and CFA Institute mocks only, nothing else. मोस्ट वेलकम अंशिका, थैंक यू सो मच. मेरे को साउथ अफ्रीका से डर है. बस मानस, मुझे भी है. वैसे मुझे नहीं पता था कि डर लगना चाहिए, बट आज मुझे किसी ने बोला कि स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम है, सो मुझे भी थोड़ा डर तो है. ओके, गौरव एंड मानस विल ऑल्सो अपडेट मी इफ इंडिया वन ऑन संडे, क्योंकि मेरे को तो इंस्टाग्राम से ही पता चलता है, तो अब मुझे यूट्यूब से पता चलना चाहिए. बट एनी वेज गाइज, बहुत ही ज़्यादा लंबा लाइव हो गया. थैंक यू अगेन फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू हु जॉइंड इट. इट रियली मीन्स अ लॉट. पर्सनल वीडियो, सारे वीडियोस अब आपने प्रॉमिस किया तो आप देखोगे. एंड आई विल सी यू गाइज वेरी वेरी सून. अंटिल देन, कीप स्पार्कलिंग एंड डेफिनेटली कीप लर्निंग. बाय बाय एवरीबडी. बाय बाय बाय. Okay, how do we end? This is also a thing, no? Sure, you want to end the streaming.